He saved me from bandits in Rome.
And is a bandit himself.
Then honour demands that I...
Honour be damned.
Very well. If you will not do something about this...
Abbe! Abbe!
I can't tell you how delighted we were finally to see you at our house, Count.
Baron Danglars is indeed a financial sorcerer.
I'm sure my husband was only too happy to assist you.
And may I say that is a most bewitching sable you're wearing.
It was a gift.
From your devoted husband, I assume?
For shame, Count.
I thought that was you, Hermine.
Mercedes, at last. You have outdone yourself as ever, my dear. The decor quite magnificent.
Oh, thank you.
And have you met the Count of Monte Cristo?
I have heard so very much about you.
And for the tiniest moment,
Madame?
she falters.
Oh, forgive me. You are most welcome to our home.
As if startled by a half-remembered presence.
Thank you.
And of course, I wanted to thank you personally for the great service you did my son in Rome.
I was only too glad to have been of assistance.
For a moment, the briefest of moments, the Count is no longer here, but racing along a quayside in Marseille.
Mercedes! Mercedes!
With his heart fit to burst with love and longing, as he all but sprints to her rickety house on that long-ago day at the end of February, 1815.
You're home! You're home!
25 years before.
When did you get back?
Just an hour ago. Is something wrong?
Wrong? What could possibly be wrong?
Then you've missed me.
Come here, Edmond Dantes.
Oh, I spoke to my father, Mercedes. Tonight, we will celebrate our marriage feast at last. The room is booked. It's all arranged.
Then we are finally to be married.
In just a few weeks. Oh, and that's not all.
What, Edmond?
Well, you'd probably not be interested.
What?
Well, Monsieur Morel wants me as captain of the Ferrand.
As captain? That's incredible.
Return to us at last, Dantes.
Fernand! How are you, my friend?
Never better.
I hope Fernand has been taking good care of you in my absence, Mercedes.
He has been most attentive.
Then I am indebted to you. You're coming to our marriage feast tonight, I hope.
May I speak with you for a moment, Mercedes? If Edmond permits.
As long as you be sure to give her back to me,
What did I ever do to be treated so harshly?
Oh, not again, Fernand, especially not here.
But then there is no hope for me, for us.
There is, and there never was any us. When are you ever...
Well, then I cannot live.
Don't do this, please.
Fernand!
Congratulations to you, Dantes. To you both. If you will excuse me.
Fernand?
Oh, leave him, Edmond.
Oh, did I do something to upset him?
Oh, let us take him at his word.
But let us follow the scheming Fernand
Now you're clear, Fernand.
to that alleyway in the old port of Marseille.
Clear about what will happen as soon as this letter is delivered? The consequences?
To his rendezvous with Danglars.
Dantes will be arrested.
Dantes will be arrested and more than likely thrown in jail for treason.
Then that will be an end to him.
And you can live with that?
If it means I marry Mercedes,
And nobody must ever know.
won't be me that opens his mouth.
To their betrayal and malicious denunciation of the innocent Edmond Dantes.
Monte Cristo!
Albert!
It is you who has dishonoured our family's good name. Do you deny it?
I do.
Then please, identify the young lady who accompanies you tonight.
Her name is Haydee, and she is, I believe, the daughter of the late Sultan Ali Pasha.
And you bring her here, to this house.
As I was invited to do.
My glove, sir.
Please don't do this, Albert.
Shall we say the banks of the Seine?
If that is what you wish.
My second will call upon you at first light, the day after tomorrow. Will that be convenient?
It will.
Very well, then.
Albert!
Paris whirls into a hive of whispers.
The ball was suddenly over. A scandal. Imagine.
He has no soul, they say.
Oh, the Count of Monte Cristo.
And he never loses.
Never.
And as the night turns into the first light of day, the Count and I sit quietly together in my beautifully appointed chambers overlooking the Champs-Élysées.
And if this tribunal won't believe me?
They will believe you, Haydee. You must have faith.
Commander de Morcerf is a national hero.
He is also a murderer.
Will you come with me to court?
It will be better if you go on your own, but I shall be here waiting. Depend upon it.
You are my most loving master.
There is no need to address me so.
But am I not your slave?
In name alone.
Away from you, I have no freedom.
Surely the day must come when a child liberates herself from her parent, no matter how benign they may be.
But you are not my parent, and I am very far from considering myself your child.
I am not sure I take your meaning, Haydee.
Will that traitorous devil, Fernand de Morcerf, at last pay for his crimes?
Thanks to you, he will. Yes.
Then my family will finally be avenged.
Sleep now, child.
And as the Count closes the door and descends to his study, another study door
Have you any idea what time it is, Commander?
is opened.
I do, Baron Danglars. Yes. But I have come to you on a matter of some urgency.
Which is what, may I ask?
The conversation you had with your good friend, the Count of Monte Cristo.
Now, Fernand. No need for the tone. What on earth do you think you're doing?
Focusing your attention, I hope.
Have we not seen these two together before? In a small dirty alley in the old port of Marseille?
I don't know what it is you think I can do for you.
I think you can publish a retraction of the accusations against me.
I am merely the paper's proprietor, not its editor.
Don't play me for a fool. Publish a retraction.
Provide me with some evidence supporting your position, and I will gladly do so.
Of course, they were both a little leaner then, a little hungrier.
What did this Count of Monte Cristo tell you? Well?
He merely mentioned in passing that he had heard tell of a high-ranking French officer being involved in the betrayal of Ali Pasha to the Turks. We had our man out there do a little investigating, and... You know what you did, Fernand. Tribunal or no tribunal.
This isn't happening.
You were always greedy. Even back when you were a nobody fisherman in Marseille, mooning over that peach Mercedes.
I will make you pay for this. Mark my words.
Oh, before you go...
What?
Regarding the wedding arrangements between your son Albert and my Eugenie, it might well be prudent for us to, given the circumstances, I don't know.
Are you cancelling our agreement?
Reputation, my dear Fernand. It's all about reputation.
Madame de Morcerf.
Monsieur.
A great pleasure to see you once again, madame, and my thanks for a most diverting evening.
I shall come straight to the point of my visit, if I may.
Of course.
My son.
Yes?
But watch, most honoured friends, as her resolve deserts her, as she is confronted now by those cold blue eyes, searching out, it seems, the deepest chasms of her heart.
I believe my son was a friend to you.
I still consider him so.
And am I, then, by extension, a friend also, Count?
I am at your service, madame.
But are we friends?
Observe them there together, eyes fixed steadily upon the other, as if each dares the other
Perhaps when we are a little better acquainted.
to breathe.
Are you sure I cannot offer you any refreshment, some coffee, perhaps?
May I speak frankly?
By all means.
You have suffered greatly, I think,
Suffered?
in your life. You have lost attachments, perhaps loved ones.
The point of your question, madame.
But you are not unhappy now.
My present happiness is on an equal par with my former disappointments.
I am not sure I take your meaning.
No.
No. You are married, monsieur?
I have not had that good fortune.
You are unattached?
I am.
The girl who accompanied you yesterday, the girl who now gives evidence against my husband.
My slave, Haydee. There was a girl, since you ask, a girl I once loved, in Malta.
Malta?
Long time ago. 25 years. While I was unfortunately lost at sea, she discovered she loved another. It is an old song, often sung. Perhaps my youthful heart was not as resilient to disappointment as it might have been.
And you are sure she loved another?
As sure as you were standing there before me, madame.
There could be no mistake. You have never thought to return to Malta to seek her out?
No.
And have you forgiven her?
Her I have forgiven. Others, those who engineered our separation, I have not.
But who could have engineered your separation? Did you not just say you were lost at sea?
Did I?
Spare my son's life, monsieur.
It is he who has challenged me.
Then I beg you.
I need not remind you of the verdict of that stony-eyed tribunal, thanks in no small part to the evidence I now give on this miserable Parisian afternoon.
Father?
Yes, Albert.
What are you doing?
I need not remind you of the public vilification heaped upon the house of the unmasked traitor Fernand de Morcerf.
Arranging my affairs.
Or of the warrant now issued for his immediate arrest.
The girl who accompanied the Count last night, Haydee.
What of her?
Her evidence to the tribunal this afternoon.
If you've something to say, boy.
Is it true, Father? The thing she accuses you of: betrayal, treason.
What do you think?
I'm asking you.
Whatever I did or did not do, I did for my family.
Then the allegations are genuine. You really did betray the Sultan Ali Pasha. Engineered the slaughter of his entire family.
Albert.
Everything we have. Everything I am. A lie.
Goodbye.
Answer me. Father.
As I have already said, madame, the matter is out of my hands.
Then you are resolved to duel with my son tomorrow morning.
Honor demands it.
The girl in Malta.
What about her?
Have you ever heard from her?
She has long forgotten me.
Did you never think to seek her out and ask her?
I believe she married one of those who betrayed me.
I have no idea what you are talking about, monsieur.
I believe you, Madame de Morcerf. I do.
The son cannot be held responsible for the crimes of his father, no matter how heinous. Lose this duel, I beg you.
Then you are asking me to die. We shall see.
We shall see?
A most pleasant visit, madame. Jacobo will show you out.
I can find the door without him. Thank you. And I'm sorry.
For what?
For everything we have both lost.